You get home at night. You've had a stressful day at the office. Your dog is going to run up to you, and you're thankful for that because the presence of that dog is going to relieve your stress. Well, it turns out that there is new information out, a new study that says that household pets can actually mirror their owners' feelings of stress. Pet expert Lauriston Crockett rejoins me on the WHO Newsmakers line. Lauriston, welcome back. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Jeff. How are you?
I'm doing fine, but this study worries me, Lauriston, because this sounds like a vicious cycle. Like, I would depend on my pet to relieve my stress, but I'm stressing my pet. Do you believe this study, first and foremost? Do you believe this really happens?
Well, I believe there's a very special relationship there. And let's remember that, these pets and these dogs are very special. Number one, they can even tell if someone's about to have, their owner's about to have a seizure.
Yeah.
Or if they can smell fear. They can smell, no joy and things of this nature. So is there a very special relationship there? Absolutely. And there's nothing more loyal than your pet. I mean, actually, as we're sitting here speaking, my big boy Max is laying right here beside me. I'm very lucky that he gets to work with me every day. So, can your dog pick up on your stress, and can it raise its cortisol levels? Absolutely. Are there side effects of raised cortisol levels? Yes. It's called Cushing's disease, or the symptoms of Cushing's disease.
So, Lauriston, what do you think? How do you prevent this from being a vicious cycle? Because I think a lot of people depend on their pets to be a stress reliever. And is there a problem here? I think
it's a lot simpler than what they're trying to make it here.
Okay.
Everybody wants to make news, and
right.
Here's our new study. But here's the deal. Here's what we do know: spend more time with your pet. When you're coming home and you're stressed out from work, and we all do it.
Yeah.
Do it. Fast-paced, today's society and our work. But we also know that when our pets are with us, our heart rate will slow, our breathing will slow, our anxiety levels will lower. So will our pets pick up on that? But that relationship, we can heal each other.
Lauriston, my producer Eric brought up a really good point during the commercial break when he knew that you were coming on. And he was talking about when you stress yourself out over the little things in the house. Like, so you're sitting next to your pet, you're watching your favorite baseball team, and they start to lose, and you get all upset over that. That actually has an effect on your pet, and it sounds to me like it'd be one of those things where you could actually control that a little bit. Like, you have to monitor yourself as to what's getting you upset around the house. Would you agree to that?
I think you can. I mean, stress is stress, and our dogs are going to pick up to us. We are the alpha, and they're going to follow us, and they're there to love us. And so they actually know what's going on with us. Again, they can sense everything. So can we stress them out? Yes, absolutely. Is it to the point where I think we're going to harm their health? I think that's a little overboard. And if it has gotten to that degree, then I think maybe you should just go for a walk, spend more time with your pet, or maybe you need to go talk to a counselor. But the best thing you need to do is love on that dog. Your dog's going to love you back. Go for a walk. Get away from all that stress. Get away from your cell phones. Get away from all the social media, and just spend beautiful time with your animal. And I guarantee your stress level is going to come down, and therefore your cortisol levels are going to come down, and your dogs will just live a longer, happier life. And they get to spend time with each other.
Okay, here's what I love about what you're saying, Lauriston. We think we're taking the dog for a walk to benefit the dog, and you're saying the opposite. That this is awesome for you as well.
Your dog is the best therapy you're ever going to get. And guess what? It's free. It's not $150 to $200 an hour, but you get love and loyalty, and you're out walking, and you're breathing, and you're calming down, and you're improving your health. You're also improving your pet's health.
So getting back to the seriousness of the topic, Lauriston, and you're right. I love your perspective on these things. You don't like to make a big deal out of things that are not a big deal, but if you're stressed a lot at your house, the pet is always sensing that, would that impact your pet's behavior overall?
Well, yes, it could. If you come home in a nervous mood, your dog's going to be able to sense it. Your dog can smell these things, these changes, actually, what's going on. And Cushing's, is a problem. Increased hunger, increased panting, pot-bellied, obesity, lack of energy, muscle weakness. But that's when you really get into full-fledged Cushing's disease, which is an overproduction of cortisol. Like I said, just calm down, pet your pet, let go of the world. You're going to have to take command, because if you're the alpha wolf, remember, you're the leader of the home. You have to be able to let this stuff go. But with all the social media and everything, we need to listen to more radio and get away from all the social media and spend time with our pet. Like I said, Max spends his time with me. I get to take him everywhere with me.
That's
and,
great.
I stay pretty calm and pretty loose about things.
Yeah. Have you ever had an experience with a vet, Lauriston, that would be willing to say that to an owner? Because, if you went to, if I took my dog to a vet and I said, I don't know, there's just something wrong with him and I don't know what it is, would a vet be able to identify, or would the vet have the courage to say, Jeff, you're stressing your dog out?
I work with one of the best vets in the United States, Dr. Danny Cox, a famous pet vet. And, this study just came out, and this is just kind of new information. So, like I said, this is kind of, to me, a little over the top. But, I don't know that a vet would be a psychologist enough. The only thing a vet is going to be able to do is actually see the effects, the health effects that's going on with your pet, and try to figure out what's going on. Because full-fledged Cushing's disease is something else compared to just having a little elevated cortisol level.
Okay, those are great tips. Pet expert Lauriston Crockett. Lauriston, thanks for joining me today. Have a great day with your pets, and we will talk to you soon.
Thank you, Jeff. Have a blessed day. Thank you.